So it's Misha, Dex, and
your boy Keymon.
And as y'all can see, we got some visitors in my house.
yo.
As we all take a sip.
Right. It's not mine, but it is. Anyway, so today we got some special guests who are actually my brothers. I got my brother Jason. I got my brother Nick.
Woo! What's going on, people?
What's happening?
And listen, it's an honor to have this moment with y'all. YB Negative is dear to my heart, but what's even more dear to my heart is my family. And I couldn't even see me doing an episode without including y'all. So we're going to jump into this thing.
Come on.
So the reason why I wanted y'all to be on this episode is because I want to highlight something that I don't feel like gets enough shine, and that is the positivity behind Black men and their friendships. Like we see all the time, day ones fall out, but some y'all got. That ain't the case. That's not y'all's story. We are not the same. So let's just start from the beginning. I'm gonna start off with you, Nick, because you ain't the talker. So we're gonna let you have your moment. Where did this friendship start, yo?
It's funny, right? It started in 9th grade at Centennial. It was this first year of the program called The Family. So they were starting with a group of 9th graders, and we were going to go from the 9th grade to the 12th grade all in the same classes. We weren't going to have no different classes. So that was the first day we met in this program called The Family. And look at us now.
Yeah.
Family 30 years later.
Yeah. We was at the back of the line. We was the two shorts. So that's when we was in the back. That's where we met. The back, they lined you up from tallest to smallest.
That's funny. Cause wasn't y'all like y'all nicknamed 1 and 2 or something from G?
No, I was nicknamed 1 2.
1 2. Oh,
1 2.
Got it.
He was Master Guy.
Yeah.
Okay, that just changes everything.
Yeah. Where did 1 2 come from?
Because I'm the 12.
Oh shit. Okay. And then where did Master Game come from?
It's just they would say I mastered my game. Like if I'm popping at a girl, or if I'm hooping.
Yeah. Okay. So you a hooper as well?
Yeah, it used to be.
Yeah. So we ain't
terrible now.
Yeah.
Terrible. Shells myself.
He said we ain't gonna talk about that.
So Nick, you mentioned 30 years. So what do you feel like has been the glue for you guys in terms of maintaining this friendship for 30 years?
Being honest and upfront with one another. Like we have no secrets. From the kids to the parents, from siblings, everybody. Like any issue probably we have, we going through something, we call in the other. Like, dude, I don't know what the fuck to do right now. Like, man. And then he'll give me the advice and vice versa. Like we just stay communicating with one another.
That's dope. Because I feel like most friends now, this generation, let's just keep it what it is. They feel like honesty it pulls you back. It holds the group from moving forward because they don't want to, hurt each other's feelings within the group, or, but what they don't realize is that it's the grit that pushes folks through, right? Like if we're coming up together and you see me at my lowest, you can't see me any lower than what I was actually in. And the fact that you was there for me, or we stuck it out through that time shows value. So that's dope.
Because I think also it's hard to talk about loyalty these days, because what does that actually look like? I feel like people value things more than people. So when you come from this era 30 years ago, y'all ain't had shit. What are we comparing your thing to now? And like even where you guys are career wise, like you have pursued the music industry hardcore, and then you got Nick, who is just like, I ain't trying to be in the spotlight, but I got your back. What is that like for you, having that type of loyalty from a friendship from that angle?
I mean, I think that's the reason why I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? Because, like a lot of people get caught in this shit and then start thinking like everybody's your friend, or everybody is this, everybody is that. And there's a constant reminder of what my friend is everywhere I go. So even we would go places just so I wouldn't have to talk to nobody, but I still have to go. So it'd be like, nigga, I'm just talking to him, and then we can just do that. Because I understand the play of where I'm at in the landscape, but even through the dips and downs of my career, the whole place, like he doesn't look at me any different regardless of my status at the current time, and that's supremely helpful. Even when you all the way up, that's even more helpful. Like niggas think when you down, that's helpful. So when you up, it's like I need to see something that knows me, and just me.
Right. And y'all been through it all together. Like I don't even have to tell y'all story. I've seen y'all go through the highs and lows, and not even just like monetary, just life, right? You guys share common griefs. You guys lost close friends together, whether it's through death or, severed ties. And one thing I admire the most is that y'all don't put smut on nobody's name. I freaking love that. And when I was talking to Nick about doing this episode, I was like, I feel like there's something that I want to know that I just don't even know what the question is as to why you guys are so solid. And we see in the industry, you got people falling out left and right, and they swear they was day ones. And it's like, that don't exist. I even told Nick, I was like, I don't even know if y'all ever had a fallout. And if y'all did, nobody would ever know. That's how it's still tight. And I don't want to know, because I'm like, that defeats the purpose, right? It takes away the legendary friendship.
It ain't been more than a couple of days when I talk about
yeah. It's like, you know what the cons of it though?
What's that?
The niggers outside of our relationship. Everybody and family, you got niggas that'll call me gay because I fuck with him the way we fuck with each other. Family members, you got friends that like, oh, you can't tell him that because he gonna just agree with him, and vice versa. When in actuality, how come y'all just probably are stupid? Right. Y'all are wrong.
Right.
It's like that probably be the worst shit to deal with. Other people's perception and opinion of the way we move.
Yeah, we should be.
The way we should be doing.
And this is how you know it's a visibility issue. People don't have it. So when people see something that they've never either experienced or even have in their friendship, because they think they shit is solid, right? Yeah. Then they meet y'all. Yeah. They like, nah, we ain't solid. Wait, we know everything. We told each other everything. Nah, we ain't tell each other everything.
We've integrated families.
Yeah.
It's different. It's like my grandfather was his grandfather. Y'all's father was my father. It's way deeper than we homies.
Yeah. Oh, most definitely. Because I remember back growing up in Compton, you was in my room rapping with me. Like we exchanging shoes and fashion tips. Like, no, because I remember when you first started coming around, there was like this little jealousy of like, hold on. What you mean you finna be with wait a minute, who? Like, right? So in the beginning, I was like, I gotta meet this cat. I was like, who is this Marcus Houston looking nigga? Remember, Nick? I was like, he looked like Marcus Houston.
That was the he always heard that everywhere we went.
Wow. I was like, what is going on? But then, you was over more and more. And you became my bro, and I'm so super appreciative of the moments we had growing up, because there were conversations that were easily to have with you, and we would have them. But like you said, the families became integrated, and I gained a new brother, right? And you forever gonna have a sister in me. But I love the fact that you guys did that too, because my respect for you was already there, but it goes even higher because, with Nick being, let's just be honest, my closest sibling, I ain't got no choice but to be like, okay, I can't fall out with you because Nick will cut me off. Because guess what? Ain't no fun when the family feuding, right?
I had a question for you, Nick. Because of the different careers, right? Have you ever felt like you didn't have no value to offer him? And if so, what did that feel like? And how Not once. That's dope.
Tell him why you said that.
Because and it was obviously it resonates with me with that question, because I have a buddy who, he's up there in terms of financially stable and all this, and I just felt like I didn't have anything to contribute to him thinking about monetary things or whatever the case may be, until we had a conversation where he called me and said, the only reason I feel like you're the only one that's self-aware of where you're at and where you want to go, that I'm comfortable having this conversation with you. And I was like, oh shit, that's the value I offer.
Gotta always be comfortable in your own skin.
Yeah, no, man. For sure.
Gotta
for sure.
always just
for sure.
love you, appreciate you, and then if people don't mess with you no more, they just don't mess with you no more. Like I can't force that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, that's funny. It's a good question. Yeah, I can't never think of a time where that was even a thought. Because our relationship is not based on like monetary success. Like we've never been in competition with each other for anything. So I think that's what it is. It's like he knows all my finances. I send all my money to him. So he actually the person who handles that. So there's complete transparency at all times, and it's damn near always been like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's interesting because when you asked, I was like, "That's good." I would ask you that too, right? Because I never.
You feel some type of way?
Not he feels. I just like I know he's never felt that way. That's interesting as fuck that it got pointed out to a question because that's never been a.
But that's always been Nick. Like even when we were younger, and say I had more of something because I had an avenue or something I was doing, I always brought it back to Nick. Like, hey, I got this. You want this too?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he's and the thing is that I'll say this. I know it's supposed to be about y'all, but now I feel like I'm writing a love letter to my brother. Like, there has not been a party that I've thrown that he don't give the same amount towards the same thing every time. Yeah. There's never a question about it. And when you need him, like matter of fact, last Saturday we was trying to set up the projector in the backyard for the fight. And I was like, I just got to put all the stuff out there. And he was like, you act like you don't have brothers here. Yeah. And I was like, no disrespect to y'all. I'm just used to being solo bolo and moving a certain way that I don't think to exercise that muscle. But the fact that he don't sit back and be like, let her just do the shit, right? Yeah. Always giving that. So for me, I'm like, I don't care. I'm still waiting on you to, cash me out in retirement. But
if anything, I probably felt like I haven't brought enough value to him at times, for sure.
Can you elaborate? Yeah.
Because when we outside, it'd be about like what I need to do a lot. You know what I'm saying? Whenever we're going to my job or vice versa, it's been times where it's like, man, the homie should be having a house, or he should be having this, or he should be having that. I gotta go hard. It's been like mentally that with me, and I've expressed that to him. But it's never been like if I don't do it, he's not gonna be my friend. Yeah. So I don't think of it that way. But that's probably the only time. Nah, bro, we need more shit, and I gotta do something else to elevate. Or I gotta say, hey, bro, I'm struggling right now. Go do what you gotta do for you, and we gonna hook up. We're never gonna disconnect, but don't worry about me. I got it. So it's probably been that.
I think that's dope to hear you say, because that's the same situation with you, where the other person was looking like, dude. Because the reality is that people mix up monetary as value, all the time, and the real value is the loyalty. It's the consistency, right? Because I have people all the time that I'm like, I get these blessings sometimes, and I'd be like, where did that come from? And I'm like, how did I, what did I do for you? And they're like, you said something. Yeah. You prayed for me. Yeah. You're constantly praying for me. Like, there's different things you could do to show up. And that's why I said highlighting your friendship was a priority. And this is season 3 for us. And I said it in season 1, like, I got to get my brothers, and I just need the timing to be right, because there's not too many people see the friendships for face value, but they don't know what be going on. But y'all solid. Like the way you treat his grandson, like you like, nah, you not finna get away with nothing. And the kids. So my thing for you is, what is something that you would hope that y'all kids would learn from y'all friendship?
What they are, well, I can say for mine, what they've already learned is just stability, consistency, communication. Like they don't call me and not ask where he at. So I'm talking about every day though. What you and Nick cook? Like they know this is a package deal. So they now can see that, and they've been seeing it their whole lives. So they don't know how to not be a good friend to their best friend, because they compare it to this. Like I've had conversations with my daughter in college. She was like, Dad, how do you and Nick not do this? Because this bitch getting on my nerves. And And I'm like, well, you guys met in a different circumstance. You can't compare that to this. This is totally different.
And I think that's the important piece, understanding the circumstances. Like when you've been doing this for 30 plus years, it's hard to be broke. Like, right? Like no one can come in and shatter this. It has to happen within you guys where it's like, man, we just can't do this anymore. But nothing from the outside is going to come in and shatter this because there's a different type of toughness that's been built through the years.
Honestly, niggas let money and pussy like break up their shit. And that's just the reality.
Yeah.
That's how
we've shared money and pussy. And nobody because what we learned very, very early was that we don't have control over neither one of them.
At all.
It's so funny because I was gonna say y'all never had fallout over finances, females. I mean, and then we ain't got to go in too deep, but y'all had to walk away from people collectively because y'all like, okay, so you ain't rocking with this one. Ain't no sides taken. It's just what it is. It's not a side. It's a unit.
But the thing is, those people know that.
Yeah,
that's the best part.
There's no secrets.
There's no secrets. They know if you fall out with him, you call me, I'm gonna fight, and vice versa. Like, man, don't call me with this.
I know. That's why I can't fall out with it.
But you ain't gotta worry about falling out.
You ain't gotta worry.
Is it like a complete cutoff though from these people, or like you guys are very forgiving when it comes to letting people back in the circle?
I'm more forgiving than him on the law.
Okay.
People think I'm like the mean fuck everybody. It's really him.
It's that Virgo.
He's quick to be like, man, fuck him.
Hey, real talk. Nick is
like,
the
bro, you
most
know
nonchalant. He will be like, you'll bring up somebody, he'll be like, okay.
Yeah, like I'm gonna give people chances.
Yeah.
We ain't fucking around.
Right.
He got that light skin energy.
Right. Yeah, it's
I'm not really
I'm far more forgiving than him just because I just see I see why people would do what they do 9 times a time because I've been having children my whole goddamn adult life.
But see, I'm kind of like Nick though. I like no bad blood, but I'm not gonna give you the opportunity to do what you did again. So it's
that's different. I think forgiving and solely fucking with somebody the way you used to is two totally different conversations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I see in the streets, I say what's up, but it's not like I'm gonna be like, let's go have a drink. When I run into
Nick ain't confrontational, but Nick ain't he ain't fooling with you, and that's just what it is. I mean, that's just how we grew up. But I think seeing, first of all, having him as a brother, and then we have other siblings, and to know that we've had moments where we stopped talking to siblings for whatever reason. One thing I will say about Nick is he's the common denominator. He'll talk to everybody, even when you're on your bullshit. He'll be like, he'll call you out on it, right? He'll talk to you, but it ain't the same, right? And then he taught me this, the phone works both ways, even though we hear that all the time. And then I had to hit him with the same miles between your house to my house is the same miles. And we made sure that that's where our foundation is. We used to have sibling dates every month. I don't know what happened, but now you getting on with them sibling dates. I don't know what's going on. And I don't want to talk about it. Too soon. I digress.
You had them for 2 years out there, okay?
I know you was mad about that.
And guess what? I was pulling up.
You was.
So he decided to drift back this way.
He did.
And I was in the East Side Valley for a long time. That's what I call it over here.
East Side Valley. That is
It's the West Side Valley over here.
No, but you know what though? It's because of the overprotectiveness that I have over my brother and vice versa. I think it was dope knowing that he only 15 minutes from me now. Like that was one of the first things I was asking, like, how close are y'all?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because he can't be far from everybody. He got to be close to one of us.
Oh yeah.
Listen, that's just a given. But what do you think retirement gonna look like for you two fools?
Some island.
Y'all gonna leave me again? Damn.
Gonna be on some island.
Yeah, Belize. It's island of Belize I want to get. I've been for the last couple of years.
Oh, yeah,
but I don't even know if that's really retirement. My profession, I don't think I'll retire.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? Smokey Robinson, 89, still fucking singing every goddamn.
But you can go to Belize and I can hold down the fort over there for y'all when y'all come back this
way. Man, them planes work. You can be everywhere. But I mean, I don't know what a retirement is for a creator. I don't think creators retire. I think they slow down.
He gonna be with you, slowing down and all.
Nah, the thing with bruh, he still has yet to say, okay, I'm about to do this for me. And I'm just waiting for that day.
I don't think you know how to.
I don't know what that is. Like, I don't know. I know what he's great at. Mm-hmm. I don't know if he wants to choose to monetize his hobbies. Me, I monetize my hobby. So it's different. Like, I actually like making music.
So look, we right here. So
now was gonna be my question. Is like, where do you guys see yourself individually within the next 5 years, and as a dynamic duo?
Me
in the next 5 years, just
with the tools he has from his current profession. I mean, he can run payroll. He can do banking, tax. He does this already on a large scale. So I think I see like a financial structure literacy company that he's probably gonna combine with a couple other friends we have that are already in that space. Okay. And I see that being where he can make a shit ton of money. But his hobbies is where I don't know which one he will pick to decide to like, all right, I'm finna turn this into some bread. I'm just waiting to see.
Yeah. So what's your top 3 hobbies? What's the top 3?
I'll probably know this nigga don't know.
Right. We probably both know.
I definitely know. See?
All right, what's the top 3?
Cooking for sure. Yeah. Any type of sport competition, from dominoes, cards, bowling, but anything that's a competition.
This boy is competitive.
He has to do it. Okay. And watching football.
Okay.
Now you will see. Now the crazy thing, he'll make the most money off of watching football, which is in this time, which is crazy. And he's been talking about this the last few weeks. Like, man, we need to get together and do this shit. I've never heard him say that. So I think it's going to be a combination of those 3. It's going to be us competing while watching football and Darius cooking. It's going to be the show that Nick creates and owns.
I know at one point he wanted to get me to do Mafia, to go do Mafia. Like, he come up. So it's this game.
Her game that she got.
And it's a game that you kill off the community, but you sit amongst each other. And he was like, hey, we should, I ain't gonna go too details because I won't get nobody no thing. But anyway, the point is, he come up with these great ideas. I mean, and we all can. But it'd be a trip because when Nick said you listen, because you like, okay, he finally he said it. He said something. And he come up with these great things, but I also like not to go too far back, but like you said, the monetary don't come between y'all. And the fact that you also mentioned like pouring into him, like, wait, maybe I need to figure out what way I can pour into him. Did you ever feel that way? Like, he be like, hey, what you want to do?
Oh, you always ask me all the time.
And then what's your response?
I
think we all know.
Man, shit, I'm good. I'm good. That's not even what we talking about. This is so,
I'm cool.
But lately, he has an answer.
He has?
I'm telling you, I just told you, he wants to do
I want him to
do a live stream, watching football while we cooking and doing something competitive.
But why is that? You feel like, is there a sense of like, are you gonna feel selfish, like taking up that space for yourself, or like why don't like your hobbies put it to the forefront? Like, do you feel like it's gonna take away time from like your loved ones, or you don't have time to juggle everything? Like, what do you think?
I don't even be thinking that deep into it.
Very nonchalant. Very just. We down here. Yeah, Nick on the top floor. Like, hey,
it's just haven't done it.
Yeah. No, and I mean that's a valid reason. I think.
But I think that would be fun though to do.
Yeah.
It's just putting it together to do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, like, right now, Nick is the type. Like, when y'all leave, he gonna go try to buy that, and then he gonna set this up Sunday, and we're gonna be sitting here and trying it. I've been watching him do it because I think he now sees how easy it is to like just monetize off your hobbies. That's what we talk about all day. Like, I feel like life should be monetizing off your art.
Yeah, and I think for me, it's almost like create it, put it out there, and let the rest
let it happen.
do. Like right, like because you don't know what's going to come if you never put it out there. Like I got so many ideas, and she called me out even with the brand of bringing it back, and I'm like, well, shit. Since I'm in LA, I might as well hit downtown, check out the hat, see the next move I'm gonna do because she called me out. Now it's out there. Now, one, I'm gonna feel like an idiot if I don't move forward with it, and also I appreciate her for putting me out there like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the value of friendship as well. Is that yeah, I'm gonna hold you accountable to the level of where you feel like you're letting me down by not acting on what you want for yourself, and that's a whole different type of feeling for me. So
but yeah, you said it earlier. This generation, you can't critique.
No,
critique sound like you hating, and it's like no, I'm trying to elevate you. I don't know how many conversations me and Nick done had about financial stuff or credit or.
You the one that got me. That showed me how to get my finances and everything together.
What kind of sister am I if I'm over here getting it and my brother struggling? Yeah. That's bananas.
That changed my life.
You know what? I'm gonna take that. I was
able to show him the tips that you showed me now.
Exactly.
That's why I'm waiting on y'all to retire me. Exactly. No, but that's the thing. Like, what is the point of having a skill set or anything if you can't bring it back so everybody can level up? I think that is the biggest thing that happens is that people want to be more flashier or be one, like not even one up. They want to be 5 up.
Yeah.
And then who's sitting with?
Yeah.
Who you sitting with? You the only one 5 up. So it's easy to gain something and not want to bring it back to your people. And that's where the community is all messed up. And that's a whole nother episode. But it's true. Like, you got to bring it back. You got to be able to say, hey, you didn't do that right. Or you said you was going to do this. And I got people that hold me accountable. Like, I started my website in November and I just launched it last week. And it was because I was lacking some confidence at some point, right? And then I'm building it myself. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, I know my last name Poindexter, but I ain't get this part. You know what I mean? Yeah. But people being able to hold you accountable, people being able to hold you in spaces without putting dirt on your name. I think that's the dopest part of the friendship, and like that loyalty piece again that I'm still trying to. If I can monetize off of this, that's the real money maker. How do you keep people solid and in their lane, but at the same time very consistent with thinking about what is best for the other person as well? Yeah, that's what's missing in a lot of these relationships because people thinking about themselves. Yeah,
that's true. It's interesting. You know, I guess we don't think about it. Because you just in it. This shit sounds very intriguing out loud. But if I was watching this, I'd be like, that's cap.
Like I was telling her, like, we didn't realize how long we've been friends until the kids brought up that dinner one day.
Yeah, my daughter, she had this exercise. Like, they're all psych majors, so these niggas swear they...
Oh, they be all in your brain.
Yeah, but they're not good at it yet. But my daughter, she did a thing where each person had to say what they liked about another person at the table. And when it got to them, when they talked to Nick about Nick, they start crying. And I was like, well, this is crazy to me. One, I already knew they felt that way because they talked to me. But he probably knew it, but to hear it out loud, it's like different things like that'll happen. And I'd be like, yeah, this is a lot. This is something else. You get what I'm saying? It's just something else. I didn't even know this nigga bought Dre a laptop. I found this out randomly one day. For I guess it was a college gift. I'm like, what are you working on? She's like, Uncle Nick brought me a lot. I said, what? I told niggas not to buy you shit.
She needed that though.
He ain't playing with you. Like, I ain't listening to him. Yeah. That's what people need to know. Y'all don't always agree.
Oh, hell no. You're not supposed to.
Right.
I think that's another thing. I think I don't know if it's not a yin and a yang. It's yang and yang. You know what I'm saying? Because he's far more dominant man than niggas think. Like, I'm talking about like far more than niggas think. Because again, I rap, so I'll get that jacket. Yeah. And in actuality, it's like, nah, bro. Like, bro on some whole other shit. That's why I can't wait. I'm like enjoying the evolution of him just wanting more. I feel like that was probably my biggest pet peeve with him. It's like, you're too comfortable.
But you know what? One of the things I talk about on YB Negative is childhood trauma, right? And unfortunately, and we've talked about it before, my brother didn't get certain things that we all deserved as kids. And so as we got older, being the only girl out of 6, there was things that naturally came from me that I was able, and I think that's where our connection really took place, because I always felt the need to take care of my brothers, because it was always instilled, be your brother's keeper. And no shade to say they wasn't taught to be their sister keeper, but somehow he figured that out. And I think that's the unit that really makes our sibling. I always say my childhood co-star, right? Because me and Nick, we've had some moments, but I've learned to value him because of the way that he says things very subtle. I'll give you a prime example. Me and Nick don't do too much conversations about relationship stuff unless he feels the need to. Like he don't insert himself, right? Never have. It was an incident where it was a dude that I was kind of into, and after an event, he walked up to me. He said, "Hey, you sure that's what you into?" Right? And Nick don't. When Nick talk, right? I said, "Why you say that?" He said, he's too argumentative. That ain't for you. He don't get involved, but he ain't gonna let you get involved in no bullshit either, right? That was one time. But the time that really stuck out to me is for my 30th birthday, it was raining. And Nick and them was all day in my parents' backyard, getting the yard ready for the party. And he said, you remember what I'm about to say? Go ahead and say it.
No, go ahead.
So the party happened. You had came to that party. You was at the party too. It stopped raining. Everything went smoothly. And we was about to go out to go eat. He wanted to take me to Barry's for the first time, but it was closed. And he stopped me at the back door and he go, "You know that was your mama." He said, "Your mama made sure it didn't rain." But he was like, "Your mama said it ain't gonna rain on my baby party." I looked at Nick. When did you become a philosopher?
But y'all bond is not that. It's like it's y'all have the same exact story in your family.
Yeah.
Y'all the only kids that don't share the parents when y'all were living together, meaning the other older ones, they were gone. So y'all together, he got different fathers, you got different moms. That instant, both your other parents passed. Y'all have a lot of different similarities that I picked up on early. That's why I knew y'all was close. Like y'all had, without knowing it, we old now, so it's like that was a trauma bond.
Oh, for sure.
But before it was just like, well, she's the only girl, and Nick is just nice, and that's what it'll look like. Just if you're not really in doubt, because they're not gonna tell you nothing. Both of you think they the strongest mentally warrior person.
That's crazy.
And I think for me, like obviously, I've been knowing your sister.
I ain't crying, man. Shit.
This nigga right here.
I've been knowing your sister for a while, but I don't think we ever had this deep of a conversation. Right? Like this is new to me. Like always knew the relationship you guys have and but for us that sit down and have this type of conversation, I'm like, shit, I need to put you on my speed down a little bit more. like just to have conversations, right? Because I also feel like by me knowing your sister for how many years have you known each other for?
Over 20-something years.
Like
It's been a long time.
Like this ain't never happened.
I always ran into you somewhere out of nowhere.
Or at my party. Or at my party, right?
At the party, but we always run into each other somewhere else.
And now that we sit here and we're having this conversation, I feel like I missed out on a lot of who you are as an individual.
Pause. Don't say that in front of him. You might get stabbed.
No. But let's, and then obviously knowing meeting you for the first time, or she said we met before, but having to sit down is like, it's deeper than what it really is. And for me, I think I'm at a place in my life where I am seeking curiosity to be better, do better in every avenue. So having these conversations just adds to the toolkit that I get to lead with, right? Like, yes, it's being video, but in my head, I'm like, oh shit, okay.
You could take something away.
Okay, cool. So that's what I appreciate. So, you know.
Well, with that being said,
Why be negative?
Why be negative? Look at Nick. Why be negative?
Getting ready for his show.
He is.
I can't believe they smoking weed in Brooklyn. Reminiscing about the boys I hit jukes with. Modern day crook shit, reform, far from the normal. Since 13 years old, it's been Jason and Norval. Norval, I mean, he hates when I call him that. Fat T passed away from a heart attack, wish they could bring my brother back.